If you have a fist and do an elbow, and then relax so you want your back of your hand into the middle of your chest, you'll find one is a lot easier than the other. Start. Jen. Basic stance. Basic punches to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turning punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 count. 2 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tanda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bong set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Buddha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Paxo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Paxo Faxo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gump so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gandar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake off. Left leg forward. Hopefully you've got the room. I'm going to go through a combination drill just to re-jog your memories. It's forwards with a punch, backwards with a punch, and then it's a huma with the guard up, and we reset with a punch, and you've got the right leg forward. Let's do it once more. You've got the room. So step forward punch. We go backwards punch. We'll keep your guard up as your huma to the side, and your huma forwards, and then reset, keeping that guard up all times. Ready? This is the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, shake off. If you're doing any shoulder work, you might feel like your shoulders. Need to relax. Dean, you're probably aching all over. Right, left leg forward, lift kicks. You keep your guard up, we're going to do lift kick, foot down, 3 punches. To the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Change leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake off. Okay, I'm going to go, just keep focus on the legs for a minute. Going to go from our non-violence posture, arms up, step back, palm strike, palm strike. We're going to squat down, come up, palm strike, palm strike. Notice what I'm doing is when I'm doing my palm strike, I'm going from my lead hand, keeping that there and going straight over the top, trying to superimpose over the top, then keeping it out as I go down, and then when I come back up, lead, hand, palm, and palm. Yeah? We'll alternate legs. So I'm going to start, I will go back with my right to begin with. If you want to kind of do the same, so that's fine. Ready? 1. And just reset. We're going to change legs now. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Make sure we're nice and warm. Hopefully. Right then, on the floor, we're going to do some sit-ups. We're going to keep our guard up again. Remember, this is talking from, we're going from, if you've been knocked to the floor, making sure your hands are in place and moving first. So you're going to be in a sit-up position. When you sit back with these, don't relax your head. Keep the tension on so your abs are engaged. Just going to sit up and do palms. I'm alternating arms. Always going with my lead arm and keeping it there. Lead arm. Okay? Put it to the count. Everyone's ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, okay, everybody up, or just make sure you can see me. Just want to run through the amount of getting up posture, or getting up from the floor, drill what we've done. So if you've not done this, obviously make sure you can. Don't worry if you can't, I'm just going to go through that whole process. So from a seated position, you'll go back. You'll go to the one side and put your arm down, keeping a cover. You'll lift
Push with the opposite hand to foot, keeping the guard up so you can come back and then get it up. Okay? Do that once more. So from this position here, guard is up, your back leans to one side, keep that guard up, push with the elbow and the foot, so you can bring the leg back, arm up, and stand. Okay, ready? We'll do a few of those. I'll just count one, you can go through the whole sequence till you're standing, okay? 1, so back, and down, lift, pull back, comfortable, and lift. Should be standing, and reset. So if you want to do alternate sides, I'll stick to the one side. 2, back, arm down, lift, leg under, standing safely. Reset. 3, reset. 4, back, arm down, push, leg under, stand and back. One more. 5, arms back, hand down, push, leg under, stand and back. Good. So that should be nice and warm now, hopefully. Right, I'm just going to look at some elbows this evening and explain and go through the difference between having a closed fist and a relaxed hand. As you'll know, Wing Chun elbows, horizontal, 45 and 90. They will work in reverse, but we're just going to focus on the forwards for now. There is a debate about upward striking elbows. There's a whole story there, John, about an upward strike during the grading, but we won't mention that. Because in all honesty, if you think about the scenario of, I don't know, you manage to block somebody here and their chin is kind of your chin height, and I can just drive this up, why would I not? Yeah? So to rule out an upward striking elbow would be not doing yourself any favours really, because if that option's there, I think it would be something to take. So what I want to do to start with, if you clench your fist and think of doing a horizontal elbow, but keep your fist tight, yeah, you'll probably find you can't go past kind of your leg really, because it's tight. But if you was to relax your hand and have it so it tucks in almost, Michael, I don't know what the name of this one is it Nikio? Yeah, oh, look at that, see? But think of pulling it into your sternum here. So having it relaxed and pull in. If you have a fist and do an elbow, and then relax so you want your back of your hand into the middle of your chest, you'll find one is a lot easier than the other. Yeah, try that on both sides. Have a fist and try and bring it into the middle. So imagine if I was trying to throw this elbow, even with a turn, if I've got my fist tight, my muscles are engaged and it's stopping me from doing the technique. If I relax my wrist, it's a lot better. So being relaxed to throw these elbows is important. Making sure you're keeping your centre covered and driving. If you're doing this with a turn, I'm after my elbow. Remember, I'm trying to connect with this part of my elbow here. I'm not trying to connect with the tip. I'm not cutting like a Thai elbow. I'm actually trying to grab and cut through. So in the scenarios that we've been talking about, if I drove back with like a double view, and that was a hook, and then I came in with that elbow, I'm trying to get connection and then sink and drive. But if you try that first, be intense, Yeah, if you kind of just, I don't know, step forward, view punch, and then try to throw the elbow with a tensed fist. Notice how slow it is. Yeah, so if I'm stepping forward and I've done a strike, my punching hand's going to drop into an elbow and I keep my fist clenched. Yes, it'll strike, but it only feels like it's just my arm that's hitting. I'm not saying it wouldn't hurt, yes it would. But let's now try this with a relaxed hand as we go in. So you're going to step in, view down. Your punching hand now is going to relax. I don't mind if you want to step or turn and bring it in. And you should feel a lot more width, a lot more power. So it's good to test and to kind of retest really. If you're working this on both sides, so I've stepped in, viewed up, try with a clenched fist. And it just feels really kind of slow and no power. I'm going to do the same again. This time open the hand and drive that in. It feels like there's a lot more power. So putting that into that context of this scenario that we've got with our hands up and we're stepping back or stepping forwards. Again, look at one of these past few lessons. I'm looking at the self-defense side of Wing Chun. This is something you can teach anybody quite quickly. Someone is coming towards you, your hands are up. You're not violent, you're not trying to fight them. You're just up. You're giving yourself distance. And you know from here that if I've got my hands in this position, any kind of punches are quite easy to deflect. Okay? So what we're going to do is this time though, rather than stepping back, we're going to step into this. So imagine now someone's in front of you, you think it's going to kick off and they just throw a haymaker. What I want you to do is step in, view and punch, or view and palm. It's up to you. Here. Now you've got a choice. You can either think of if with my view has blocked the haymaker, I can either mangensa, elbow, another palm. It's up to you. What I would recommend, if you have done a palm strike, you stepped in here, is that you keep this palm on their face. Yeah? What you don't want to do is take that away because I know something's happening and they can stop and they can see you again. So let's step in, palm here, keep that on their face, and then what you're going to do is pull your hand back. So you're going to strike with your view hand, but step through with an elbow. Okay? So that once more. Your guard is up because you're feeling threatened, something's happening. They're coming in with a haymaker, so you step in, view palm. You're going to superimpose your other palm on top of the other as you come through with a palm strike, step, and hit with an elbow. Again, we're speaking on Tuesday about visualization. If you can visualize this bad guy in front of you, don't know who he is or she is. Yeah, just do it slow. So in your own time now, just do a few of these, but just visualizing somebody in front of you. You've had to put your guard up. You're going to step in, palm, palm, and elbow, and just get that visualization going, just to help you with the technique that you're trying to do. Work both sides. So just do this in your own time. I'll just go through a few times and then we'll see if there's any questions. Guard up, stepping in, view and palm. Transposing, palm, elbow. If you want to try one of those with a clenched fist, you can tell me how good or how bad your elbow is. Okay? Guard is up. Stepping in, view and palm, palm, elbow. Okay, good. Everyone seems to have got the technique down, which is good. So what I'm going to do now is just say go. At the go point, what I want to see is from your kind of whatever posture you're in, it's going to be the hands up. You don't have time to talk, stepping in, palm, palm, elbow. Yeah, so I'm going to be your trigger. I'm just going to say go. I'll run through it anyway. I want you guys to do this as smoothly as possible. Yeah. Last thing you want to do is rush this and become off balance. So if all of a sudden if this is the quickest you can do, then so be it. Yeah, those are a bit more experienced, if you've got a bit more snap, then do so. If you want to put a bit into this as well, put in as much as you feel comfortable with. What I don't want you to do is learn bad habits of overturning or feeling vulnerable or getting off balance. Okay, you ready? Go. And just reset wherever you're standing. Go. 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 Last one. Go. Good. Okay, so far, everyone's done really well. Any questions? No? That's always a good sign. Good, good, good. Right then. Elbows, so like I said, from time to time, just look at clenching your fist and throwing an elbow. It's the same procedure now if you're doing your cup jan, your goy jan, or your horizontal. So same thing now, if you do a 45-degree elbow and keep your fist clenched, you'll find it kind of becomes more shoulder and it just doesn't feel very powerful. I'm not saying it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, if I wouldn't volunteer and say, yep, throw that elbow now. But so practice that again with the closed fist, and then also practice with the open hand. Okay, we're going to do 5 one side, well, we'll do alternate sides actually. Ready? So we'll start left, 45-degree elbow. Just from this position here. Okay, 1. And reset. In fact, what we'll do, guys, we'll actually do 2 palms. We'll step in, palm, palm, and then the rear hand will be the 45 elbow. Okay? So 1. Reset, opposite side. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. This time then, cup jan over the top. This one's a bit more awkward, and again, we spoke before about if I can strike this way going forwards, I can definitely strike back that way. Okay, but for now, just looking at, we're going to do the same process, stepping in, palm, palm, rear hand, step through, come over the top, and elbow. Okay? So, however you're standing, guys are going to come up, going to step through, palm, palm, rear hand, probably step, and elbow. Just reset and do the opposite side. Guard up, step through, palm, palm, over the top, and elbow. Just reset, up, palm, palm, elbow. Reset, guard up, step, palm, palm, elbow. One more, guard up, step, palm, palm, elbow. Good. Okay. So just exploring the elbows again in your Chun cue. I can elbow this way. I don't have to always be elbowing to my front. If something's happening here, someone's behind me, there's nothing wrong with driving elbows. Again, if you try and elbow with your fist clenched, and then one with it open, you'll probably find one move's a bit smoother than the other. Okay, so what we'll do is left hand side first, just close your fist. You're gonna try, imagine someone's standing behind you or they're gonna grab you, and what you're trying to do is kind of elbow them in the middle. Have your fist clenched first. Make sure there's nothing behind, because if you crack your elbow off the door, as much as it would be funny for me to watch, it might sting. Okay, so please be careful. Do left first, so fist clenched and then drive. And just reset. And again, same side. And again, same side. Good. Opposite side this time. Put clenched fist. And one more. Good. This time, hands open. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3. Good. Hopefully, that one, the second one, felt smoother, felt with more power, and you have more control. You're not kind of switched on and fighting against your muscles. Right. So elbows just covered within this scenario. So what I'm going to do is come to John and maybe to Mike. I'll drop it on you all the time, you know I do, right? So I want your scenario to be either from a starting position, either backwards or forwards, doesn't matter, as long as your arms come up first and then step, or your arms come up and you step. From there, I want to apply, it doesn't have to be the first strike, I want to get an elbow technique in. Yeah? If I go through one first, so starting position, my hands come up, I step forward, view and palm again. Okay, I'm going to imagine now I'm Mangenso in someone's head. I'm just going to step in now. I'm going to 45 elbow. Yeah, so simple enough. The reason I went on because I'm on the inside, so they've thrown a haymaker, I'm on the inside of this arm. I've hit them once with the palm, hit them again with the second palm, so I actually grab their arm. Yeah? So I can get around the neck and throw my elbow. So let's do that once more. So, however we're starting, something comes in, palm, palm. I'm on the inside of their arm still now. So now, as they try to pull away, I'm grabbing their neck so I can bring that down. Now, here's something to add that we've done in the warm-up. If they were to fall down, so imagine, okay, so they've thrown their technique in, my arms have come up, I've struck them once and twice, they're actually starting to kind of get a bit dizzy. I think I can just finish this here, but I might be going to the floor. What I don't want to do now is try and grab their head, yeah, because they're on the way down. But if they're still coherent, I might be going for a grab. Okay, so I've got to make sure that from the position I'm in, I can still squat down. So this time, starting point, hands up, drive in, palm, palm. I'm actually going to go down now, controlling. Now, can you grab and strike? You should still have that control even though you're lower. Does that make sense? If all of a sudden I'm at this point here and I try to move and I can't, or I'm planted, my starting position from here wasn't quite right. So from here, you see, if they go to rugby tackle, for example, I might have to step back and do jumps out, or I might have to try and move, etc. There's lots of permutations that could be, yeah? So let's do that on both sides while Mike and John are having a think. Yeah. So I'll give you guys time. Good to you and I, both of you. Okay? Right. So starting position. Hands come up or drive in. Palm strike, palm strike. I'm ducking down, grabbing the neck, driving an elbow. Let's reset. Starting position. If you want to do the opposite side now, feel free. They're coming in, hands up, drive in, palm, palm. Looking down, they're coming in, grab the neck, elbow. It's a bit awkward because you're lower, but things happen. One more, we'll do one more either side. Starting point, hands up, drive in, palm, palm. Looking down, grab the neck, reset. Last time on the other side. Starting position, hands up, stepping in, drive, palm, palm, looking down, grab, elbow, and then just reset. Okay, before we move on to Mike and to John, any questions? No? Okay, so John, seems you're the most senior, and you've got the biggest smile. And Mike's just waved a fiver in my hand like this, you know what I mean? So I'm going to start with you, John, all right? Unless you can up that, of course, then we'll start with Mike. Right then, John.
Right.
Evening, you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good, sir. So what are you thinking?
Maybe stepping back first.
Okay.
So you sort of step out of range almost.
So what's the bad guy doing?
I was thinking maybe just a straight.
Okay.
So I was more looking to sort of get back into range of an elbow.
Yep. Okay.
So up and back. Then I'm kicking.
Front leg or back?
Front. Then I boom out in with a strike. And then I make it 2 strikes so that then you can step in with the elbow as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you can try and get us to visualize the baddie's position as you're doing this, it kind of helps with everybody else's positioning as well.
Okay, sure. So let's say they're stepping in with a straight right.
Yeah.
So from starting position, step back a bit. You're stepping back, and say it's almost like a pack sound.
Okay.
So you've got contact on the outside of their arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kick to give them something to think about to the knee, say. Step in, so I'm thinking of gumming with my left that's already on the arm.
Yeah.
Striking over. So I'm not stepping through, I'm just stepping view more.
Okay.
Because I want to stay on there outside.
Right, okay.
So I'm stepping back, my right's back. Kick. Foot down, step with a gum. And then I'll do a palm. And then stepping in with the elbow as well. So you've got your 3 ranges. You've got the kick, you got the punch and the palm, and then the elbow at the end. So there's 2 bars in it.
Yep. Okay. Do that again then, John. Just talk us through, and then when you're happy, you can do it on the side as well.
Okay. So from non-threatening.
Yep.
You step back with your guard up. Kick to the knee with front leg, foot down. Stepping through with a gum and a punch to move their arm out of the way. And then a palm, bringing the other one back. And then another Bumar to drop the elbow in. With your rear arm.
Yes.
And again. So stepping back out of range to give yourself some space, kicking with the lead foot, stepping in with a view, and then a palm, and then stepping in again with the elbow. Okay? The other side.
Yeah, please.
So I'm stepping back. Yeah. Then it was a kick. And down, stepping forwards with a gut and a punch. That's it. And then the palm, so that you can drive the rear elbow again. Okay. And again. Stepping back, guard up. Kick. Gum and punch as you view. Palm. And then drive the elbow as you view again.
One more, Jen.
One more. Stepping back, guard up. Kick. View and punch with the gum and a palm. And then view elbow.
Cool. Okay, thank you. Anyone got any questions for Jen? No, looks like it's perfect, John. See, look at that. Everyone's got thumbs up and everything. No pressure for Mike then. One sec. Cheers, Jen.
I wish I'd been chosen first because I was going to step back with a kick, but hey, there you go.
Nothing wrong with it. You can do the same, mate. It's no problem.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay you a $5 next week. So I'm still going to go back because, and I'm also trying to visualise what my opponent's doing at this stage. So he's coming on to me, and I want him to come on to me, but I'm also conscious I don't want him to be there, like overpower me with like 2 fours. So the same idea: back, covering the face. At this point, what I'm thinking about doing there is I'm stepping. I know you can't see my feet really that well, but sort of like a half step across the body and bringing the elbow in.
Okay.
Because what I'm thinking of is my opponent's energy is coming this way. If he's too strong and I'm stepping off, he's going that way anyway.
Yeah.
If he stands there, because I've still got my hand there, bang into the face.
You're coming around. Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. So let's if you talk us through it.
Okay. So from a neutral stance, we're stepping back. Palm. The energy is definitely coming onto me. That's what I'm visualising. He could be quite strong. He could just be like throwing himself in. So I'm trying to like cover his vision a little bit. If he disappears away from me, great. If he stops there, there's the elbow, side of the head, and I've come offline.
So can I just ask, are you from the starting point, if you just reset, okay, so you're stepping back, you're doing a palm and a palm.
Palm, yeah.
Okay, so your right palm is forward, yeah?
Yeah, so my forward, the arm that's on his face, my back, my leg is back that side. My front leg, which is
sorry, Mike. So your palm that's forward is your right.
Yeah.
Is your right leg back or your left leg?
Right leg's back, left leg's forward.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking about doing with this left leg now is just sort of like a half step across the front of my body.
Yep, got you.
To give me the rotation to hit him.
Yep, that makes sense.
It's not there. So if that's really strong, I'm thinking about it, might do sound a bit of a smack in the face. It might just be enough to, knock him back a little bit. Or if he keeps coming, I'm out of the way. So all that energy's gone past me. If he's still there, he gets that.
Right. Okay.
That's the theory.
Cool. Okay. So when you talk through this, Mike, could you say right hand forward, right leg back, step across with your left, so that we can all follow through. Okay.
Okay. So from a neutral stance, left palm forward, right palm's at the back, right palm forward, right foot's back. Left foot is, just think about, you've got like your normal stance and you're taking your foot across towards your right, and then from there you can get a rotate. So my hand's still on his face. If he's going past now, you see my body's now moving out of the way.
Yeah.
But from here, if he just stands there, because I've hit him, this elbow's retracted, coming round, bang.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the idea.
Brilliant. Okay, do that again for us.
I'll have to start training in a different room so you can see my face. So do it again, Sifu.
Yes, please.
Okay, so neutral stance, palms up, palm forward, on your left foot forward, palm forward, your right, on your right side, your right foot is back. Your left foot now, while your right hand is still on his face, takes half a step across. As I'm retracting now, my right leg is coming round, all the way round to hit.
Brilliant. Okay, could you do the same on the other side for us? Could you do the same on the other side?
Other side. Okay. Oh yeah, I think this one through. So neutral stance, coming through, palm, left, right foot forward, right palms forward. Change it over. So my left palm is forward, my left leg is back. My right leg now is going to take half a step across my body. I've still got a connection with his face. It's now coming off. My left leg is now coming all the way around to deliver that elbow.
Right, can you do that again for us, please?
Sorry?
Can you do that 2 more times?
What, 2 more times, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So neutral stance, coming forward, palm, palm. Striking with the palm, stepping across, and strike. Reset, neutral stance, left foot forward, left palm forward, right palm's up and your right foot is back, palm comes forward but your right foot's back. Step in. Oh, sorry, Sifu, I've done that. I went back to the other side. My apologies.
It's all right, it's okay, it's okay.
Try that again. I went to the other side. I was alternating it. So, neutral stance, palm, palm. So you've now got your right foot forward, your right palm's forward on his face. You're stepping across your body and strike.
Cool, thank you very much. Thank you. I'll open it up, see if anybody else has got anything they want to add. Anybody? No? Okay. Oh, you can all smile though if you want to. That's better. Lucy, how you doing? You all right? Just put your thumbs up. I can't hear you, but I'm sure you're fine. Right then, guys. So now look at one more thing. Gandalf. So again, we're splitting hand. Talking about we're looking at the moment this stepping in with the view or this double palm. So we're using a lot of our forearms. Gandalf, a lot of people have problems with Gan. They end up going too far across. Yeah. So I just want to get to explain or to understand the energy of this. I think I've said before to you guys that if you're punching down, that's the kind of energy you should have. So when you're doing your Gan, you wouldn't be completely locked out. There'd be a small bend in the arm. But it's understanding that kind of energy really. Again, just as a test, if you just put your hand on your belly button, and then all I want you to do is you're going to drive it down to the side of your leg, and kind of lock it out. Yeah, and just understand how that feels. So if you just reset that, so hand on your belly button, and then just drive it down. Yeah, we'll do one more. Here. Opposite side, so hand on your belly button, driving it just by the side of your leg. And again. And again. Right, this time, back to the opposite side. The centre line that we always try and attack and defend. This time what I want to do is that same motion, but go now down towards your groin. What you should find, there'll be a small bend here. Yeah? And it'll actually feel, yeah, kind of better if you're doing the opposite side as well. And then so all you're doing is driving, thinking of just down towards your groin. One more. Good. Now let's get the comparisons between the two. So opposite hand and do it to the side. It probably feels really weak now. The opposite arm. And then belly button and towards, down to the groin. So this motion here towards the groin, obviously normally we do the turn. Yeah. But that's how it should feel. If you start to go past your leg, the structure's gone. But this motion that we're doing here is just a lower version of this. Does that make sense? So we're still covering our centre line when we're doing our attacks, but you're using that whole kind of your forearm as opposed to down here. Yeah, so I just want to go through a couple again. So what we're going to do is just open basic stance, just turning again down. Again, imagine you're driving towards your groin down, but you're going to turn with it as well, just so you can get that correct feel. Okay, ready? 1. Just reset. We'll do 10 on each side. 2. And again, timing, try and get the turn, the gad, and the punch at the same time. 3. Do it from whatever posture you're in. 4. If you want to kind of put it into a scenario, I know you're talking, so it's something that they're trying to, roundhouse or boot you in the nuts, and you're just putting something down. 5. 6. 7. 8. I haven't done it from the air, let's find out what happens. 9. 10. Good, opposite side. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good, shake off. Right, one other thing I want to do is just looking at we've done these before, the press-ups we were speaking about. I know we've kind of been through a bit of a warm-up in the class, but I'll make sure you guys are practicing doing your press-ups with a vertical, slightly tilted, and horizontal. Yeah, just to make sure you've got that power to drive through. So if you get into a press-up position, this carpet's not very forgiving. Okay. I'm not going to do many, just do 3 of each. That's just good to get into. If you need to do this on your knees, it's not a problem. Okay, so you're going to do 1 vertical fist, slightly canted in, and then horizontal. Okay, so I'm just going to do 3. We'll do 3 of each. Okay, so horizontal fist first. Sorry, vertical fist first. And again, keeping your elbows in, tucked in, so you're not doing a wide press up. It's almost like you're doing a tricep press up, really, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Go onto your knees and just rotate your fists slightly, so slightly canted. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Back onto your knees. Horizontal fist. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And back up. Okay, good. Everyone stand back up. I find the horizontal ones the most difficult. If you're used to them, you'll find them easy. It's something I've got to work on as well. And again, depending on if I was doing an uppercut, I need that strength in my wrist if I was connecting that way. So it's important to have those 3 directions. Right, just want to go through our Sun sound. I'll do it tonight again, John. Otherwise, we'll be here till tomorrow. Right then, feet together. Up in a good basic stance. And just relax. Like a low centre, left hand on top. High centre and back. Left punch. Hunsa. And back. Right punch. Hunsa. Left hand side. Point the fingers, tuck in the thumb, drop the elbow, push forwards. Get that wrist onto the centre. Remember, focus on the shoulder, keeping everything relaxed, go forward to stopping point. Rotate the wrist, Wuso, pull back. Again, your hand will get lower, because you're rotating at the shoulder. Fist distance, relax into Fuxang, push forwards again, focusing on the elbow, moving forwards, keeping that shoulder relaxed. Again, stopping point, rotate, elbow drifts out, pull back. Once you go through this, just focus and feel all the parts of your body. As you go to your Fuxang, make sure they're all relaxed. Stopping point, rotate, pull back. One more time. Here, just relax, drive to your shoulder, center, slight twist of the palm, palm strike, open, Hunsa, and back. Right hand side, point the fingers stuck in the thumb, drop the elbow, push forwards. Keep yourself square, relax the shoulders, stopping point, rotate. To your guard, and pull back. Forwards, Fuxang. Stopping point, rotate. Make sure your thumb's tucked in on your guard hand. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Fuxang. That's one on this side. Coming back, nice and relaxed. Stopping point of fist distance, try to your shoulder not past, back to center. Palm, open, inside. Left hand turns over, drives down. Keep the right. Sharp lift at the top. So to your waist, around the back, strike. Around the waist again, gum say. Double lance say, left on top. Arms back, double fac say. Right on top, more jump. Double tan. Turn back over. So jump, view, gum say. Tie say lift. Left hand, palm. Strike down the centre, open, inside. So the right palm, strike, in. Left hand side. Rotation point is the elbow. To your gan, back into tan, side. Keeping that centre line covered all the time. Repeat the right, tan, gan, tan, side. Lift. Left bong side. Keep that centre covered, drop into tan, top side. Again, don't extend that shoulder. Bong the right, tan, top side, side, back, left gan, hand on top. 3, 1, 2, 3. Left should be a fist, 3 punches, 1, 2, pulling back with the right as you punch. Make sure you don't extend that shoulder, open, Chun, back, and relax. Good. Okay, I'll close, and then if there's any questions, you can grab me afterwards. Okay, so guys, feet together. That was done really well. Have a safe weekend. See you next time.